Hello, welcome back to swinpop's Plan B. Today, we're going to be taking down a different route today in terms of the recent video. I've been making a lot of prediction videos, reaction videos, stuff like this. We're going to actually make some content. So today, we're talking about these Dagestani guys aren't as dumb as they seem. Like, we never said they were dumb, but we've always kind of thought, oh, these Dagestani guys, they're kind of cavemen, We're not in a rude way, but like in a way that they live up in the mountains, they train, eat, sleep. Brother, I eat, I sleepy, I train. Huh? I'm telling you, these guys, there's more to them than just the mountains. There's more to them than just the wrestling, more than the MMA, more than the sambo that you see. Obviously, these guys are so talented at what they do. I mean, we just watched Islam hold down the welterweight champion JDM for 5 rounds. I mean, although it's boring, it takes skill to do that, Especially a guy like JDM, so good at getting up. He's got the craziest octopus. He's got a crazy... God, people forget, man, He's got the craziest octopus guard in the UFC. I mean, it's even better than Craig Jones. I fought Craig Jones, And I've seen that octopus guard before. And when I tell you, JDM's guard, his octopus guard, it's phenomenal. I mean, it's 10 times better than Craig Jones, And Islam was able to keep him down for 5 rounds and smush him for 25 minutes. So... 20 minutes, okay? That was some uptime. But yeah, we're going to be talking about it. And we're going to start with this video. This video is sadly all in Russian, but there is English subtitles. But it's basically, to give context, this is the Khabib team, It's like the Justice League of Dagestan, The Khabib team, everyone knows them, right? The Justice League of MMA, You've got the Khabib team, you've got the Fighting Nerds, you've got the Coral Creekers out in Florida, you got the Aussies. These are all like the different like subcultures and all the different like branches of MMA. But this is kind of the biggest one, the Khabib team. Don't mess with the Khabib team because they'll get you. They got Dagestanis, bro. They're coming for you next. Okay, but yeah, this is a few days before Islam's the biggest fight of his career, pretty much. Going to get a double. He's gonna be double champ. This guy's gonna be a double champ in like a couple days. We're talking about this. To give context, Umar is reading or has read The Sicilian. It's basically a group about it's a book about the Sicilian mafia. I think they were active. I don't know if they're still active. I haven't read the fucking Sicilian. I don't even barely know what they are. But from my understanding, there's some sort of group in Sicily like the mafia. The Sicilian mafia, and they fucking just go around doing shit. Like, it was mafia shit, And apparently they were resistant in World War II or something like that. Something like that. And what Khabib is basically trying to say, he's trying to go, guys, why are you reading the Sicilian, You gotta be reading stuff that's actually gonna influence you in your life, stuff that's actually gonna help you out. And, the rest of the Khabib team are it's kind of Khabib versus everyone, It's like in the fucking Justice League where fucking Batman's got a contingency plan for all of them, and they're all fucking, like, dissing Batman. It's like, yo, what the fuck, man? What, you don't trust us or some shit? I'm just like, brother, why you read the Sicilian, man? What you do, huh? This is basically what's happening, But we're just gonna get into it, okay? Let's just read.
А чим сицилийская мафия же, брат,
Наши брат, чем
Зачем ты нахер с 80-х годов футбол? Вот это личная информация.
Okay, our first huge point has been made by Islam Makhachev. We're gonna call him the Socrates of this debate, This is Socrates, and maybe we should call him the Plato of this. I don't really fucking know what the difference is, but this is Plato right now. Islam Makhachev, Islam Plato Makhachev. That's his nickname. They don't call him the Eagle like Khabib. They call him Plato. Okay, he's made his first big point. Why do you? Because Khabib is a football fan. He was at the game. He's been at games. He's talked. He refused to shake that lady's hand. I mean, it is kind of how he was raised. So we gotta say fair enough. He was just he's trying to respect his religion. Okay. We'll give him that, alright? We'll give him that. I'm not going to give him too much shit about that. It's not that deep, really. But yeah, anyway. Our first big point by Islam, Plato Makhachev, he's saying, Khabib, then why do you care so much about football from the 80s? If you want to, like, surround yourself with stuff that actually influences your life and stuff that's relevant to you, you live in Dagestan, Why do you need to know about football 100 miles away from where you... 100,000 miles away from where you live, happening in Brazil, happening in the UK, all these like more major countries than the Republic of Dagestan. Why do you need to know about this? And Khabib's while everyone's laughing at Islam Plato's point here, Socrates is about to make a crazy point, okay? No, he's gonna shut them all up.
Подожди, сейчас я тебе расскажу. Я знаю, для успешных людей это нормально, я думаю.
Нет.
Как нет? А как нет?
Сицилийцы тоже нормально.
Мы же как-то росли, смотрели же на кого-то.
То же самое мы книги читали.
Я же думал, вы что, сицилийцы хотите?
I'm sorry, but can we just respect this? They're having a constructed back and forth. There's rebuttals. They're actually rebutting with each other. These aren't cavemen, bro. These are actually, when it comes to English, they're a bit, you know, ooga booga, I smash this guy, kill everyone, you know? Hamza Chimaev style. Not Dagestani, Sicilian, but, you know, close enough, you know? Ooga booga, I'll kill you, I'll wrestle you to death. I'm still humble guy, you know? But in Russian, these guys are actually philosophical debaters, bro. They're master debaters, bro. They're actually master debaters, bro.
2004 год, тебе 15 лет. Ты хочешь стать бойцом, ты смотришь Маурисио Шогунова, Федор Емельяненко, Крокко, вот эти все. Брат, а потом через 20 лет, ты сказал,
А футболистов, ты назвал 5 бойцов, а ты сказал, ты назвал 5 бойцов. Я согласен. Ну, в одной команде 20 человек, и ты знаешь 100 команд по 20 человек. Это информация для чего?
Ты сказал, что?
Да.
What? This is actually a constructed. This is a constructed debate, bro. Look, wait, okay. It's what I'm saying. Okay, but one team has 20 players, you know, and you know 100 teams, each with 20 players. What, 100 times 20? I don't know. What is that like? 2K? 2,000. You know, 2,000 players' names now. How is that useful information at all? Okay, this could be. Oh shit, he's made a good point here. But now watch this. Look how he saves himself time and respectfully asks Islam for his. By the way, look how sweaty Islam is. Straight out the training camp, bro. And he's talking about this shit, bro. He's in the midst of a training camp.
Человек, и ты знаешь 100 команд по 20 человек. Это информация для чего?
Ты сказал, что?
Да.
Теперь можно?
Wow. You've said everything? Yeah. Da, yes. Now can I?
Да.
Опять-таки возвращаемся. 98 год. Давар Шукер, Роналду, Джаркаев, Лилиан. Можно я сейчас скажу теперь? Это уже про другую реальность, как я рассказываю.
Это то же самое, что я в интервью Мадонна или Марадона.
Я не согласен. Вы мне не дали досказать. Вы перебиваете. Вы не умеете, вы молодые еще. Можно я скажу?
Wait. Can we just check something? Let's just check. How old is Khabib? I actually can't tell you what the hell. How old is Khabib? 37. I'm pretty sure Islam's 34. Islam Makhachev. 34. 4, 5, 6, 3 years older than him. They were childhood friends. You're still young, brother. Brother, you're still young. 3 years, bro. What are we talking about, Khabib, bro? Shut up.
98 год, тебе 10 лет, ты смотришь Роналду, Шукер, Лилиан Тюрам, Джаркаев, Бирхов, Зидан, вот эта вся, вот эта басота, которую вы не знаете. Тебе 10 лет, ты живешь в селе, там, где у тебя штанги от кирпичей и мяч на все село 2 мяча. Ты хочешь стать футболистом, ты мечтаешь, но у тебя нет условий, и accidentally у тебя тренер.
So he's basically saying that, okay, I know all these football guys because I kind of wanted to be a footballer, you know? I want to make it big as football. And then you accidentally get a coach.
ММА, бои, ты становишься бойцом случайно, но ты мечтал стать футболистом. Эту энергетику ты отправил сюда.
He's basically saying you redirected all of your energy of the football to MMA, and that's how he's ended up so successful. We're going to go to a different point in this video. Oh, no, it's a couple, okay, here. Back to your pointless book. Back to the Sicilian, the pointless book, right? And I want to say, yeah, Khabib is such a fucking contrarian, bro. Khabib is such a... Like, it's like fucking... Some should go, oh, brother, I go wash my hands. Like, no, brother, don't go wash your hands, brother. Like, this guy will just go, like, fucking... He will rebuttal you on anything, bro. Anything you say, this guy will like, nah, fuck that shit. I'm gonna fucking disagree. Like, fuck. Khabib's actually a redditor, bro. Khabib is actually a redditor. Won't fucking stop... He's just a fucking contrarian bastard.
Потом книга. Ты живешь в Дагестане, зачем тебе сицилийские книги?
Хорошо, можно вопрос?
Если ты хочешь...
Okay, so we have our first Khabib kind of disrespect, because he kind of, when Umar asks, not really disrespect, but Umar asks, oh, can I say my point basically? He says, are you finished? He basically just keeps going. He doesn't say, no, I'm not finished. Yes, I am finished. He just keeps going, okay.
Стать мафиозником, да, но вы же не стремитесь к уже мусульмане.
Брат, он мафиози,
можно,
ты правильно сказал, он мафиози не был. Он был партизан, который, брат, защищал народ.
Oh shit, yo, Umar, if you don't know what a partisan is, from my understanding, when I searched it up, it's basically a guy, there's a group of people who resist against it. It's like a rebel, kind of. But these partisans, they're like in groups like in Italy, especially Sicily, they'll rise up against a power occupying them, like a resistance, you know? And he's kind of comparing the Sicilian mafia to such like a noble group, like the partisans, you know? Which Khabib does not like. He's going, what? How are you gonna call these mafia guys partisans, basically?
Грабил.
See, I told you, contrarian.
Грабил богатых,
Это чтение улучшает.
Для этого надо вернуться в школу и учиться нормально. Он мне не давал учиться.
Okay, see, so Khabib is actually, they actually went to school together. So Khabib is actually just fucking being a contrarian. We get to our next point. What is this one? Okay.
Который тебе нужно, который будет тебя толкать или двигаться к определенной цели.
He's trying to influence his fighters, you know? He's trying. Wow, this is crazy, bro. This guy just looks so out of place. I'm sorry. This guy looks so out of place, bro. But alright, this fucking camera.
Оставьте эти. Хабиб, считайте то, что он. Подожди, не лучше, чем Рилси. Ну согласись, слушай, лучше, чем Инстаграм. Согласись, Дай, куда? А слушай, нормально.
Yo, okay, this is the one. You have to like lock in for this one because what Khabib said is actually like chilling, bro. Like it's actually like, oh my word, this guy isn't a dumb fuck. He's actually like a philosopher. He knows his quotes and shit. Listen to this.
Учите слушать и принимать. Говорят же, один язык звучит. Больше слушать, меньше говорить. Я же...
Listen more, talk less. 2 ears, 1 tongue. That was fucking cold. He's basically saying you got 2 ears, so you need to listen twice as much as you talk. You only have 1 mouth, 1 tongue. You know? Wow.
Я говорю, вы берите то, что вам нужно. Топливо, то, что вам нужно. Хорошо, у тебя машина, бензин. Ты же не будешь...
Дизель заливал.
Не заливай бензин. Ты читая книги,
Well, they
развиваешь...
just dapped him up as well. What the hell? They're fucking dapping each other up now. Yeah, but Islam's basically saying you need to develop your Russian, all this. We're gonna go to our next point in this video. Where is it? What are we saying? 1947. Go to 1947. About that. Okay, I'll do 1946. Oh, my
Я хочу акцентировать внимание на то, что ненужная информация, ненужные вещи надо оставлять.
А для эрудиции?
Я, например, вообще ни на какие каналы не подписан.
Да.
Я практически не получаю негативную информацию.
Я, кстати, подписан на твой канал, Telegram.
Последние пару лет я научился к тому, что все, что мы получаем днем, ночью, днем, эта информация, она остается у нас в голове. И она...
This is actually a philosopher. Socrates is... Oh shit, it's a bad phrase. This is actually a philosopher. Socrates is actually cooking right now.
Играет с нами. Из-за этого лучше не смотреть и не получать ненужную информацию. И вот даже то время, которое у тебя появилось, ты уделяешь ненужной информации. Вот о чем я. Может быть, они...
They're a bit younger, that's why.
Может, они чуть помладше из-за этого. Может быть. Через пару лет остепеняться, нормально вернуться. Надеюсь, вот скажут, Хаба, ты был прав. Понял, да? Аккуратно, Жес, рассказывай, как вы должны расставлять приоритеты. Не жить, жить нет.
See, look at that, wait.
Вы должны расставлять приоритеты. Не жить,
No, not to live. This guy's a contrarian, bro. This guy's actually a redditor. This guy's actually a redditor. Umar goes, he's trying to like help Khabib with his point, trying to get his words out for him. He was like, oh, maybe like, to live your life, that's how you should set your priorities. No, not to live, not just to live.
Жить нет.
What else can
Как
it
вы должны расставлять приоритеты? Вот о чем
be?
я говорю.
Priorities is
Что
kind
значит
of like...
книгу читали? Атомный ключ.
Срежь да это, по-братски.
That's such a fucking contrarian. Bro, I promise you, I feel like if Khabib fucking read that shit, he'd like it. I haven't read it, but like I've heard it's alright. It's kind of a TikTok book though, isn't it? Yo, Umar fucking knows about these fucking TikTok books, bro.
Бро,
Да,
ты читал?
Да, я поговорю.
Можно я не буду резать?
Просто, я тебя прошу,
Ее читаю, и другой читаю.
Я не читаю книги.
Блага. Другую читаю. Ибн Аль-Каим, благодатный дождь. Он думает, брат, что мы только в одном направлении развиваемся, а мы во все развиваемся, понял?
Он еще не знает.
Мы сиру учим, хадис учим.
Эпоха вообще соцсетей.
You're about to like read. This is gonna be the craziest fucking Plato monologue you've ever seen, bro. Islam is actually cooking with it.
Все сутками сидят в этих и никакой пользы нет. А книга хорошая, не просто как хорошая книга, это твой лучший собеседник. Вот сейчас тебя читал, вот, например, ты в соцсетях сидишь, даже такой маленький пример, сидишь ты в этом телефоне, зачастую...
I'm getting intelligence mogged. I'm getting intelligence mogged by people who've lived in mountains for their whole life, bro. Herding sheep and shit. And I'm trying to find, I'm desperately trying to find the bit where Abu Bakr comes in. And he fucking cooks away. Here it is.
Эти люди всю жизнь гаражили, пасли овец, коров, сейчас сюда в Нью-Йорк приехали, Сицилию обсуждают.
С Махачкалы другой конец мира ехать.
Yo, what? Yo, by the way, okay, let me translate. Okay, first of all, Abu Bakr, crazy line, by the way. These guys, Dagestani guys in New York, talking about a book in Sicily right now. Okay? That's a crazy fucking thing to say. That's crazy. Nice one, Abu Bakr. Good line. But what Islam says, from Makachala to the other side of the world to watch soccer, that's not... This guy basically, if you want a translation for what Islam just said, he basically just said, yo, bro, from the hood to now we up, bro. From rags to riches, bro, we up. We up. What's up, dog? What's up? We came from the hood, boy. We came from the hood, and now we up, bro. Now we up. We're making fucking raps and shit. We're fucking living in shit right now, you know? Get your fucking diamond test on my shit right now, bro. That's your fucking, like, white boy from the hood or some shit, yeah? Yo, from the hood to fucking, you know, now we up. We're gonna watch your football games and shit, bro. If I came from the hood, bro, now we're fucking around with this shit, you know? Bro, that's basically what Islam just said. From Makkah al where he grew up, to now on the other side of the world to watch soccer. Okay, cool. Nice one, a good line by Islam. We go to another point in this. It's Islam. Okay, we go back to Islam fucking cooking, bro. The crazy rebuttal.
Сидишь до 2 часов, потом не спишь.
Моя мысль, не чтобы не читать.
These guys are wasting their lives when they could be reading a book. And I think Khabib kind of disagrees with the book that he's reading, right? We go to another point.
У тебя на может.
624 год.
Yo,
Махти может что-то сказать. Мавлидун может.
624 год.
The Battle of Badr. Wait, what? The
Махти
Battle
может
of
что-то
Badr
сказать.
is
Мавлидун может.
624 год.
I don't even know. I'm getting actually intelligence booked by fucking Dagestanis who live the mountains their whole lives. Okay, we're kind of done with this.
Wix
Okay, cool, yeah,
gives you the power of...
I was trying to find a bit. Basically, one of the guys basically says, oh, I don't even read books at all. Islam just goes, no, bro, you should read. Guys are contrarian, bro. Someone's trying to make his point. He fucking disagrees with it. Another guy's trying to agree with him. He just fucking re-goes his whole point, fucking reruns it to say, nah, fuck, I disagree with that too. Guy just disagrees with everyone. He wants to be the smartest guy in the room. Fair enough, you know. He's basically he's kind of turned it into his father a little bit, you know. He's kind of looking after all these guys, even though he's fucking 3 years young, 3 years older than most of them, you know. Fucking Abu Bakr, fucking cooking them all. Okay, now I just want to get to another bit because they really try downplaying what some of these guys are saying, bro. If you search up Bryce Mitchell smart, and it's a lot of these like overly religious guys, and it sounds like they're being dumb, but they're kind of just they're just stating points that's accurate to their religion, which is fair enough. They were raised this way, or maybe they've come into this way of life, like Bryce Mitchell has. He wasn't necessarily raised this way, but he's come into this way of life, and a lot of people live this way of life. But when he talks about it on, you know, hey man, when he talks about it on loud, bro, they're fucking dissing his shit, bro. Like Bryce Mitchell, hey brother, you know, I mean, I'm not trying to be a fucking. That's more Nate Diaz. But Bryce Mitchell, he's trying to say smart shit. A lot of the time, they're kind of controversial takes. But if you search up Bryce Mitchell smart moments, which he does have some smart moments, guys. The first thing on the AI overview, bro. The user request for Bryce Mitchell smart moments is likely intended to be satirical or critical query, bro. I was trying to look for some Bryce Mitchell smart moments. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? The AI is actually coded to say, yo, bro, they're fucking filtering people into dumb and fucking smart, bro. Let's see if we search up Khabib smart moments, right? I see what comes up there. Holy shit, I can't type. It's calculated in-fight strategy, yeah. So when it's Khabib smart moments, it's like, oh, okay, you know, he's a smart fighter, you know? When it comes to Bryce Mitchell smart moments, it doesn't come up with his fucking twister, one of two people in the UFC to get a twister submission. You know, it doesn't come up with that shit. It comes up with his takes, okay? Which his takes are, you know, not all of them the greatest, but I feel like in some points he's trying to say good shit, but he kind of gets misled into like, oh shit, I've kind of said the wrong thing here. He's trying to say something which is accurate to religion. I mean, you know what he said about the Big H guy. It's kind of accurate to his religion. He was basically trying to say, okay, you know, forgive and forget. I'm a Christian, you know? This is a Christian thing to do. Forgive. You know, I'd go fishing with him. Okay? Not I'd fucking hang out with him and kill 6 million of them. He's not trying to say that, bro. He's not saying, yeah, I'd partake in killing them too. I know he disagrees with a lot of their views, that group. But hey, you know, he's just trying to be the Christian guy he is, you know? And then when you search up Bryce Mitchell for smart moves, it comes up with his fucking controversial statements and shit. Not his fucking great fight IQ, which he does have. He brings the one or two people to get a twister submission. That shit's fucking hard, bro. Flat Earth Theory. Gravity ain't real. Okay, these are fucking dumb takes. Controversial historical opinions. Gravity is not a real... I don't remember that one. I might have to find that clip. I don't believe that shit, but... I feel a lot of this is taken out of context, you know? Flat Earth Theory, he is a Christian. It's in the Bible that the Earth is fucking flat. There's a fucking firmament or whatever, you know? That's not a dumb take. You know, if that was in the Quran, Khabib would be saying the same thing. I don't know if it is in the Quran. It could be in the Quran. Khabib might be making that same take, just not publicly. And you're not gonna call fucking Khabib dumb, are you? I just watched Khabib have a fucking philosophical debate with Plato. Socrates and Plato and that shit, bro. They're fucking debating and shit. What is going on with the fucking UFC right now? Like, these guys who we thought were dumb are actually making smart takes. I saw Bryce Mitchell fucking chop it up with MMA Guru. Talking about how, hey, brother, you know, he's a fucking... Their fruits will not bear fucking fruits. Their seed will not bear fruits or some shit like that, bro. Talking about Elon Musk. How, you know, his fruits will not bear healthy seeds, or his seeds will not bear healthy fruits. I don't know what he fucking said. But he was low-key cooking with that shit, bro. He was low-key cooking with that shit. Talking about some fucking, all these guys higher up. Mark of the Beast. Yeah, that's fucking Mark of the Beast, man. That's fucking Mark of the... Hey, brother, you know, it's fucking Mark of the Beast, you know? Fucking talking about this crazy shit. And when Islam and fucking Khabib talk about it, it's like some crazy palaver. It's like, yo, these guys are so smart. Which they are. I was not fucking, like, expecting them to start talking about all this shit. But, yo, these Dagestani guys, bro, there's more than just the fighting. That's the point I'm trying to make. They're not fucking these dumb blockhead fight, kill or be killed guys. They are, but they've got some takes in there. And I was especially kind of surprised by Umar. I know he is the youngest of them. But I feel like I haven't seen as much Umar stuff like this. Like, he kind of gets a bit more childish around Khabib. Which is interesting, because I thought they're fucking... When they're around Khabib, it's like, oh, shit, yo. Be serious, bro. But, you know, Umar was kind of fucking making jokes. And Islam, too. Abubakar's line was the best one, though. Dagestani guys in New York talking about a Sicilian book. Crazy. But, yeah. That's basically all I wanted to talk about, you know. These guys aren't fucking rocks, you know. They fucking got brains, too. You know, it's like when you fucking say, oh, man, these African kids, you know, not all of them have no water, you know. You know, I just can't stop looking at the African kids in Africa with no water. I just can't stop looking at it. They're not, you know. Some of them actually have water. And I'm not dissing the ones that don't. I'm just saying people think of Africa like this massive continent where, you know, they haven't really got that much development. But there is this crazy good cities in fucking Africa. You should go, what? People forget, man. You know, Africa fucking invented the city at the age of fucking 900 billion. You know, they fucking created the city, you know? I don't know if that was an insult or not, but I didn't mean it to be like an insult. I'm sure they made cities before us and shit, but like, fuck. You know, people forget, man, you know, Europe kind of fucking invaded their shit, you know? It's kind of peak, but hey, you know, it is what it is. Oh, shit. It isn't what it is. It isn't what it is. I'm just saying, you know, all this stuff like, oh, these guys are, you know, these Dagestani guys fucking ooga booga, kill everyone, I must win this shit. They're not all like that, bro. None of them are like that, in fact. I'm pretty sure Zabit is a doctor now. Like, these guys are actually smarter than us, but we're just too dumb to see it because they live in the mountains, bro. We just think, I'm gonna TikTok, and I'm smarter than these guys because I fucking grew up in a city. These guys actually grew up in fucking mountain cities, and they're fucking smarter than us for some reason. I don't know why Khabib's such a contrarian. That guy should get on fucking Reddit. He'd love it. Fucking debating with people. But hey, I think Khabib's just kind of trying to follow his religion. He's probably the most religious out of all. I know they're all very religious, but Khabib kind of follows it to a T, you know? Like, whatever it says, he does, basically. Apart from the no violence thing, because, you know, he's currently... Well, not currently, but he was a fucking 29-0 monster. So, but hey, the rest of it, I don't know if it says no violence or whatever. I'm not fucking Islam expert, but yo, Khabib's low-key cooking. These Dagestani guys are cooking. Thank you very much. This was swinpop's plan B. Yeah. These guys are smart, you know.